There's my shadow. What's up, guys? I'm not sure why the styrofoam is there or why that cup is there, but I am sure that I'm here. So, probably look like crap. So I'm just going out for my daily walk. It's pretty much become a daily thing at this point, which is probably good. Oh no, shoot, I forgot to do the veggies before I left. Maybe I can do it after I get home. I just have this thing where I like to do the veggies first and then walk, because then the veggies get in my system and I walk and it pushes them through my system and kind of flushes me out, you know? So, but I guess it's the same difference either way, I don't know. So today is October 21st, 2015, which, as we all know, is Back to the Future Day. I'm tempted to go see if I can find a copy of the USA Today, because apparently, like, it has Biff getting arrested on the cover, which is hilarious. But, I don't know. I mean, I would imagine if I went and looked, it'd probably be all sold out. Oh, jeez. Boy, that wind is really crazy today. So tomorrow I take off for Atlanta and go there for 8 days, and we're going to record some stuff. I was watching yesterday a video of this game called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I think that's what it's called. And I gotta tell you, that game looks fun. Like, I would love for us to try that. So I'm definitely going to be suggesting it when I get there. When I get there. If you know what I'm singing there, you're crazy. Alright. It was Old Man and Me by Hootie and the Blowfish. Anyway. Oh, the ground is so uneven out here. But, watch where I'm going. Like, normally I'd be listening to a tape as I was doing this, but and I have my recorder on, and as you can see, I'm wearing my headphones here. But, very light outside. I don't like pointing the camera at myself because I'm so old and ugly now, but I'm just kidding. What's that jumping there? Let's get these bugs out of here, man. Pretty soon it'll be cold and all those bugs will have to curl up and just die painfully. So, yep. But then somehow they're back every single year. It's like they just come back to life or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know birds fly south for the winter, but I didn't think bugs did that. They probably lay some eggs that survive or some shit like that. Anyway, yeah, well. Ugh. So rarely that I get out here and vlog this, like, I don't know what I should talk about. I mean, specifically on my to-do list, one of the things there was Undertale vlog. So I've been saying I wanted to talk about that game for a while. But now it's gotten to the point where I've put so many little bitty pieces of my story about it. It's up in comment sections here and there. It's like a lot of people want me to do, you know, do the game. Like, do a pacifist run, you know? Because that's kind of like, you know, the best way to do it. Yeah, I already played through the game one time, but I didn't realize what kind of a game it was. And I mean, I didn't kill everybody. I think what I ended up doing was what they call a neutral run, because I killed the first boss in the game. I don't know, I just didn't expect it. Like, you know, I mean, how many games do we have out there where your mom dies at the beginning? At least 2 of them already that I've LP'd. And who knows how many more are out there. So I figured this was just another one of those, you know, and they play it up like she's really evil or something. The whole thing with her having the shoes in the room, so I didn't know, you know, it's like I just, you know, it was making me feel bad, but I thought, well, that's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to feel bad so they can fail. It's just like, there's all this psychology behind it. But that's why the game is so great, because just when you think you know what to expect, it turns out you don't. Well, after I beat that first boss, you know, I went a little further in the game, and then I started watching some videos about it and found out what you were really supposed to do. And when I saw, the other outcome, that was when I felt bad, because I realized, holy crap, she really was benevolent. And it's like, well, if I'd known it from the beginning. But still, the thing is, there wouldn't be any point if you knew that from the beginning, and that's why you have to make the decision yourself. So, well, after I saw that, I went through the game a little further, and I got up to Papyrus, and I ended up, sparing him. So what I did throughout the rest of the game was, for the most part, was I spared Papyrus, because it was easy for me to tell how to spare him, and you just shut up, train. Why do they blow their horns when there's nobody there? It's like, you can't tell me there's that many cars just sitting on the railroad that need to be alerted to your presence. Get out of the way. They're just blowing for the hell of it, because they're living life to the fullest or some shit. And I know what it is. It's probably pressure that needs to be released or some shit like that. I don't know. But I've been asking those questions all my life, because I hear that shit at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wonder how many people are you waking up when you do that. If it's not necessary to do it, just shut the fuck up then. But there you go. Anyway, stop getting real, Tim. I spared Papyrus, and but Undyne, I ended up killing her. Undyne is the one fight in the game that really kind of confuses me. And this is another case of, well, I left this in a comment section, so people have already heard it, but maybe they haven't. The thing with the Undyne fight is, in order to win that in a pacifist run, you have to run away. And she tells you during the fight that as long as you're green, you can't escape. Well, how many times do you hear that? How many times do you hear villains say, oh, you'll never escape? Kefka says it, you'll never escape. So then this boss comes along and says you'll never escape. So I'm not thinking that that's even an option anyway. It's like running away from battle is not even an option with most bosses. I mean, it turns out to be in this one, but saying you're never going to escape is not going to alert me to that, because everybody says that. And then they say, well, no. She said you'll never escape as long as you're green. But Papyrus turned me blue, and I got out of that one just fine. And then you come to the fight at the end of the game, and that turns out to be like really epic, because on that one you actually have to fight. And so here's the other thing, it's like, if you do pacifist run, you basically don't get any stronger as you progress in the game, with the exception of, whatever armor you happen to pick up, I guess. But otherwise, you're pretty much going through the whole thing on 20 HP. And then you have no weapons, because you figure, well, what's the point if I can't fight anything? But you're still picking up these weapons. So you get to the end, you're still level 1, and then you gotta fight the final boss, and you can't spare the final boss. That's not an option. You have to fight him, regardless of what kind of run you're doing. So I played through, when I did my little genocidal run, whatever, and I played through it a second time to do the pacifist run, and I did the pacifist run. I didn't kill anything. I got to the end, it told me, you haven't killed anything, you did good. But then I don't know. I don't even remember what happened in that ending, but it wasn't very eventful. It's like I saw the flower, and he said, blah, 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 you did the right thing this time. But then he said something like, I fooled you, so will you spare me or will you kill me? So I killed him. And then like the game shut itself off, or was that the other run? I forget. Because there's one run where you can do it, the game will shut itself down. And that's actually part of the game. You have to open it back up to continue. But anyway, there's the bowling alley here. I don't think it's open, but there are 2 cars down here, so I don't know. Of course, there's cars everywhere. It doesn't even matter. You could be the most abandoned building in all history. There'll still be cars there, because there's always a car, Anyway, that's just my philosophy. Kind of avoiding the mall, because I don't want to get in there. And I won't be able to vlog for shit in there. People will be like, put that camera down. I don't want my face on all over YouTube. I don't get why people freak out about that, though. It's like, people are going to see you when you go out in public. What's the difference in them seeing you there and seeing you in a video? I'd be more comfortable with people seeing me on the internet, because they couldn't do anything from there. You think people would be worried about the ones who were right there next to you, the ones who could follow you out to your car, the ones who could see, you know, every mannerism. They could see how you walk, you could hear how you talk, see how you dress, see what kind of car you drive, take down your license tag number. Somebody could see you with them all and do that. Somebody sees you online, they can't do nothing except maybe jack off to you. Is that really the thing that you're most worried about? I mean, I don't know. The thing is with like the pacifist run, it's like I knew it was going to happen because I had read online. Look at my hair, my shadow hair. Looks really bad. Can you even see that? I can't see it on the screen at all. It's like I had read that if you do a genocidal run, then you can't get the pacifist ending anymore. It's on your game unless you go in and like hack it to erase all the files. But all of this really doesn't matter because what happened was after I did my pacifist run and didn't get the ending, I looked it up online because I figured I was never going to get to see it. So I've seen the true pacifist ending. Seeing that ending just kind of blew my mind. I kept thinking, geez, this would probably be even better if I could have played the game and gotten this ending instead of just watching it on YouTube. But there was no way for me to get it. Not that, I mean, you shouldn't have to go into a game and hack the files just to get the best ending. I don't care how clever you think you're being, you shouldn't have to do that. Checked out the Walgreens and the Speedway down there. Neither one of them had newspapers. However, they did have butter. So I got butter. So yeah, this is the tape that I was trying to play. 12/27/2001. There. You can see my description for it, shitty. Well, that turned out to be a pretty accurate description, didn't it? It didn't even play at all. So now I'm sitting here with headphones in my ears and nothing coming out of them. So anyway, oh man. I don't know what to do with the rest of today. I know I should record Yoshi's Woolly World, but I got like 5 more Steven Universe episodes. So I should probably warn you guys, at some point, more than likely I'm going to be uploading my reactions to Steven Universe, episode by episode. So there's no point in filming my reactions to Season 1 now, because I've already seen it. It wouldn't be my reaction. But Season 2, I filmed myself as I was watching it for the first time. And I have 16 episodes done. And I think there's like 5 or 6 more. So I need to get back around to finishing those up. And I will, all in due time. But for now, just gotta get back home. So I can't believe they didn't have any newspapers, man. So you know what's gonna happen now? 2 days from now, there's gonna be those USA Today papers on eBay for like $100. Because that's what happens when you know, when you put out one of those one-time things, you know, like Nintendo did with the gold Mario amiibo. It's the same exact thing. So, you know, the worst part is I'll probably actually go and buy one. I don't know. Actually, probably tomorrow I'll totally forget about it because I'll be so busy thinking about my travels. So apparently we have a duck colony springing forth. Man, there's a lot of them. Look at this. Everywhere, man. Last time I came back from House of Hunan, I tried to feed them with my leftovers, but they didn't really like it too much. So I guess ducks still eat bread. Apparently some things in this world just never change.